Okay. Hello? Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Mesline. Crayons? Check. Pencils and paper? Check. A positive attitude and fresh breath? Check, check. You're all prepared to be a big girl now. So don't worry too much, because Daddy will be back to pick you up when school is over. Before my father had any time to finish his sentence, I planted a nice wet kiss onto his freshly washed face and waved him goodbye. I dashed across the halls, past the booger eating and runny nosed kindergarteners who made it seem as though they could not survive a measly 7 hours without their parents. I quickly ran to join the other second grade students who were just as happy as I was to be away from the chore demanding and rule inflicting humans that we call parents. Running, I tripped over a single sheet of red construction paper that nearly ended my life and landed into the arms of my second grade teacher, who was in the middle of finishing her bulletin board. With a stern look on her face, she gestured, she gestured for me to hand her the thing that almost killed me. My footprints were now imprinted all over the paper, which read, "Why run when you can walk? There's no rush to success, so no running in the halls." I apologized quickly to my teacher and went to go sit next to my bestest friend in the whole widest world, Stacy. Now, Stacy wasn't just an average friend, because not only was she smart, but she was pretty too. Her nice blonde curls bounced off her shoulders every time she laughed or spoke with excitement, and her nicely round hazelnut eyes gave all the boys in our second grade class a great desire to buy her cookies, which she happily shared with me. Even God could not get enough of Stacy because he made two of her. Even though Stacy and Tracy were twins, I could easily tell them apart. I could tell them apart better than the teachers, and sometimes even better than their own parents. Stacy was my best friend, but I considered Tracy my friend too. Still, sometimes I wondered if Tracy considered me her friend. Yes, Tracy and I would exchange words from time to time, but she would rather stand than sit next to me in band class, and she never wanted to drink at the same water fountain as me. I believe that she was probably just jealous that Stacy loved me more than her. Tracy's jealousy did not faze me one bit, because I was a big girl now, and second graders have no time for drama. This is the year that we are taught the steps that it will take a young man or woman to grow into maturity, and Tracy would not stop me from becoming mature. It was 1:45 p.m., and the hands on the clock were moving faster than they should be. Recess would be over in 15 minutes, and we were all too energized to go back to class. Grabbing the hands of the nearest group of female friends to our left and to our right, we carelessly raced to the middle of the playground and splashed through the nicely planted flowers and through the newly placed soil. Soon, our uniforms were stained and discolored. Looking down at our socks in utter disbelief, Stacy and I broke into laughter. But there was no time for jokes. Recess was almost over, and we needed to get one more game in to make our day complete. There was a game we loved to play. Our timekeeper guessed a number that neither team knew. Each team had to quickly place one hand on top of another until the timekeeper called for us to stop. Whichever team had his hand on the very top won. So with Stacy's quick movements and my great navigation skills, we were sure to be the winners. Let the games begin. Moving our hands all around in different patterns and fast, non-stop cutting motions, as if we were pro martial arts fighters. No one wanted to stop playing, no matter how sore our arms had become, or how the back of our hands burned from the constant heavy hit of the hand that was placed after ours. Weak, red, and pounding, I managed to move my hand onto the very top in hopes that the timekeeper would tell us to stop. But Tracy hesitated to place her hand on top of mine. No, 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 no. I don't want to play anymore. Ugh, What's the matter? Stacy screamed. Let's play the damn game. I I can't play anymore, Tracy began. Her hands, her hands are not clean. She will stain my hand. She's too dark to be my friend. The timekeeper, the timekeeper called the time, just as the bell signaled for us to go back inside, to pack our bags and go home. Walking up to the front of the school, with my eyes lowered and my backpack trailing not too far behind me, I slowly climbed into the arms of my father. He seemed much happier than I was. How was your first day of school, my caramel beauty? Looking down at my brown complexion, my heart broke into a million pieces. My parents taught me a lot of things growing up, but they never told me that friendship had a skin color.